This place meant a lot to my dad. He was very proud of his accomplishments here. And just really, really happy that this happened finally. Really happy. Thank you so much for finding that loophole. And I'm not very good at speaking, so I've asked Uncle Manny to come up here and say a couple of words.
I wasn't prepared for this, so I haven't written anything down. So all I can tell you is this. I've been here since '66. I did a favor to the first president to bring out a car from Heinzman Ford. And I've always helped. That's all I'm here for, to help. And I will continue to help until the Lord takes me up there to meet McDowell. But I will tell you this. We're very, very blessed of what happened. We had a meeting at Ronnie's restaurant. You older people will remember that. But we had a meeting there to get rid of football because we had gone into the red very, very deeply. We couldn't get out. So we had this meeting, and people came up, our donors, gave some money, and they figured out what we needed to try it one more year, see if we can get out of it. And we did get it. One big donor gave a lot of money, and we got enough money to keep on going. And we hired Gene McDowell. A lot of people don't know this, but Gene McDowell worked the first year for $1. $1, which is unheard of. We tried to give him a bonus at the end of the year. He wouldn't take it. He finally took it, but he gave it back to UCF to put it in the thing. Gene McDowell and I became very, very close, which was a blessing for me. He did a lot of things. We talked about Wayne Dench. I used to sell Wayne Dench. I was a dealer then, and I was selling cars and trucks, and I had to get something signed, and I stopped in and introduced Wayne Dench because he was with me to Gene McDowell. Jimmy McDowell was with me, and I introduced him. About 3 weeks later, he calls me. He says, Manny, we got our first $1 million donor. I says, what? He says, we got our first $1 million donor. I said, who's that? He says, Wayne Dench. I go, Wayne Dench? He goes, yeah. Well, from there we went on and on. We got 2 buildings built, which are gone now so long ago. But McDowell did some things that are unbelievable. Everything he did was love for UCF. He hired some people that did a great, great job. He pushed it, and all he cared about was being there. If it wouldn't have been for G. McDowell, we wouldn't even be here for the Hall of Fame because we were doing away with athletics. But he brought us back, and truthfully, it's incredible some of the things. I'm a pilot, and I took the coaches around recruiting and took McDowell and Dr. Coburn all over the place when they needed to go. But I remember he said, let's go down to Lauderdale. Can you take me down there? And I did. I was shocked because what we went down there was see Burt Reynolds. Next thing you know, Burt Reynolds gave us our first horse. The horse. He gave us our first horse in a donation. I couldn't believe it. And while I was there in shock, here comes Burt Reynolds' best friend, Don DeLuise. And he started joking and going crazy with us. I'll tell you, everything I did with McDowell, and I had the pleasure of being with him so long, was incredible because it was a gift that the Lord had given me. I'll tell you the truth, the Lord has given me the biggest gift, and that's to be around UCF. Without UCF, I really don't know what I would do. On Sunday sometimes, not during football, because I got to come out here because we have a meeting, but when it's Sunday and we don't have football, I really get bored. And we're very, very blessed for everything that we have done. And when you talk about people like David Alberson, the gentleman, his wife, and everybody else that has helped to build this university what it is today. And I really, really thank all of you. And I'll tell you the truth, thank you very much for having me around. And we're lucky nowadays because we got a great president and a great AD that also push for UCF to get ahead. And if anybody here ever needs anything, that's all I'm around for, to help. So please ask me. I'll be honored to help you. And thank you very much for putting Gene McDowell in the Hall of Fame. God bless all of you.